Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's Columbus. Welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you this army. Now, am I going to tell you to use this army? No, I'm not. Unfortunately, attacking has become a lot harder, and I feel like this is a problem that a lot of people are facing right now, is that we don't really know how to go about it, and the amount of 3 stars are drastically lower. But I thought for this video, let's just have fun with it. My favorite troop ever is back, and that is the Lavaloon. So I wanted to be able to use it, and I took it out into the ranked mode, and I am currently Electro 33. I have no more attacks completed. I'm going to show you at least one replay where it worked perfectly and one where it did not, and then we'll take it out into a couple of these normal battles. Just see if we can have fun with it today. I want you to guess, is this first replay going to be a 3-star or not a 3-star? I'm going to give you 3 seconds. All right, I hope you're right. Let's get into that first replay. Here we are against Bellatrix from Cool's Okapi clan. Crazy name here. So what can we see here? There's 2 rage compartments, and in the new ranked mode, that's terrifying. The rage compartments are insane. The amount of damage that these defenses do now, it seems like it is 20% more and not like 10% or 15%, because they're so strong nowadays. But you know, part of this strategy is you take out 2 air defense with your Queen's Giant Arrow, use an Ice Golem and your King to help funnel, and then you kind of just leave 1 air defense open and go from there. So I took out the left side air defense and left this top one, and now we put in all of our troops with the battle blimp up here. And on the Warden for this one, I had the Eternal Tome and the Lavaloon puppet, because in the event you can get some mighty morsels, which maxes out your troop or your hero equipment and pets and stuff. So I figured, you know what, let's just get 2 to 3 more Lavaloon and try to just wreck this base as much as we can. Remember your prediction for the 3 or 2-star? Which one do you think it is? We're gonna see. Now for this one, I had the Minion Prince in there as well, and we put him in later because he is mainly going to be cleaning up around here, because these little Lavaloon, whatever they're called, pups, Lavaloon pups, they don't do very much damage, so they are going to take a long time to clean up, and they just go down instantly. But we still have at least 5 of those Lavaloons here. We activate our ability there. Unknown to me that there was an Ice Golem still there, so that one kind of screwed us up a little bit, but we are moving through this base. The Minion Prince is still basically full health. Taking out that Fire Spitter, we're in a Tornado Trap, which is a little bit unfortunate, but the best thing about the Lavaloon is single target Infernos are very distracted when it comes to this. So we're continuing moving, taking out that single target Inferno. We still have a Lavaloon up, and it's going to go down. There it goes. Teslas are gone. Just a couple of buildings left. Now, I bet you thought this one was going to be the 3-star. Let's go ahead and fast forward it. It is not. It's going to be a 94%? 95? Cannot remember, but we do get the battle done at a pretty high percentage. I was happy with it because I got to use my favorite troop. Now let's get into the 3-star. Here we are, very compact base. Everything is leveled up except for, I guess, a couple of things. So, you know, max defenses, this attack is probably not going to work. Double Invis Core, not worried about that at all because we have the Giant Arrow. And we can pop this one off. This one's a very quick replay. It's 1 minute and 30 seconds, I believe. Yeah, I just had a lot of fun with this. Start off with the Ice Golem so that it gets hooked by that hook tower. Shoot off that Giant Arrow, take out 2 air defenses. Then we drop those zaps on the right to take out that air defense. Obviously, you want your Lavaloons to go as far across the base as possible. So we put them here because they're going to go all the way through here and go for that air defense. Now we can go ahead and keep them moving. Another trick that you can do, which I don't know why I didn't think of this. Now I feel kind of stupid. But you can, once they get towards the middle or wherever you're trying to attack, just bring 3 more zap spells and take out the air defense, and then they will stop and they'll go, you know, wherever you want them to. We're gonna have to try that in today's video and the other attacks that we do. Okay, keep it moving. Let's go ahead and keep going. We should probably bring a poison spell for those furnaces. Everybody and their mom is running furnace right now. And it's kind of annoying, but, you know, we can get through it still. And there we go. They take out that last air defense, and we put in our minion prince late. Get that orb going for those defenses. You don't really need to do that. It's kind of just, you know, preference. But we got plenty of these Lavaloons and so many pups. It's insane how many pups. Our queen is still alive. We still have a cloned Super Yeti. Insane. Look at all this. I just love it. I love seeing so many pups on the battlefield. And it just brings me a lot of joy to see it because it reminds me of last year. Halloween is my favorite, like, season time, favorite holiday besides Christmas. I mean, Christmas is goated. You can't really beat Christmas. I just love the troops. I love the spooky vibes. I love everything about it. Queen is getting wrecked by some traps over here. How do you guys feel about the spring trap rework? I don't know. Anyway, 3 stars there. Let's see if we can go ahead and get 3 stars in some battles. Again, these are not going to be ranked, and we're just going to have fun with it and try out the 3 zap spell trick that I told you about, and we're going to take out one of those clone spells. Okay. This one looks good enough. Wow, we got lucky with that. Took out the monolith. I was trying to find a good base. This one looks a little bit dead, but we're going to go with it. Air defenses are like so. We could easily take out those 2 right here and here. I like coming in from this area, the 6 o'clock, because it just is so much easier for me to aim on a diagonal with the queen. But it's all personal preference. And then we're going to zap out this one. We're going to have all of our troops come in here. Once they get into the center, we are going to zap out that one. So let's go and do it. Boom, boom. There goes 2. Let's go ahead and zap you. And put the ice golem with that. Get the super wall breaker. Do the king. Alright, never mind. They're not going in there. That's fine with me. Okay, now I kind of want to do the blimp first. And then do that. I could have waited on the warden ability a little bit longer. And then let's go ahead and do 2 clones. 1, 2, 3. Rage everybody up. And there we go. Now they're stuck in the middle. I also switched out the minion prince for the champion just because, I mean, minion prince wasn't getting too much value, so we're just going to use the champion for cleanup instead. And yeah, it's working perfectly for us right now. That fire spitter's going down, and that's all we really need. Everything else is gone. Champion's also got the Phoenix, so going down is not going to be an issue. There we go. Lovely. Love to see it. We still have a couple of buildings left. It's still, I mean, it's still up in the air, I guess. Still up in the air. We have a multi-archer tower at the bottom. Kind of hard to tell. I feel like the Lavaloon nerf with the housing space, and I think health and damage a little bit, was really rough. Like, I don't know. The whole point of my channel is to bring easy-to-use attack strategies to the average player. People who cannot play 24/7 and figure out how to attack and all that stuff. And I feel like the update has made it a lot harder for that to be a possibility, which really sucks, and I hate to see it, but I'll make a video on that in the future. Let's get into another one. Okay, this one looks good to me. Double invis, not a problem. Again, we can activate that with the giant arrow. And then I'm probably gonna Yeti blimp a different area that's not the town hall. Let's see. I'm not even gonna put it with the warden, I don't think. I'm gonna do this area for that. So I'm gonna take out these. 1, 2. Let's do, oh, I guess that's a good idea. 1, 2, 3. Take that out over here. 1, 2, rage them up. They can take all that out. Oh, I forgot to do this. That's not good. Whatever, it's fine. Now we're gonna go across here, and they'll be able to take all that stuff out. Just gonna zap that so that it doesn't ramp up too much. Let's go ahead and ward an ability. I clicked the king on accident. We're goofing. We're goofing off here. Get that sweeper out of the way. Okay. We are schmoving. King is still alive. While that single target is distracted, I'm going to go ahead and put my champion down. Worried about the enemy heroes a little bit. So let's go ahead and use the champion ability. She's probably going to get hooked, but I would love it if she could take out that multi-archer tower first. Nice. Okay, hook tower goes down. Oop, I hit the microphone there real quick. That was not on purpose. All right, we got some buildings left. I mean, these aren't easy battles, apparently. I guess this strategy just doesn't work as well as it used to, which is a disappointment. So we'll do one more. See if we can get at least a nice 3-star under our belt. But I don't really know anymore. I feel like it's just not working out. Grim video, honestly. Not a very positive outlook. But I'm going to go ahead and end this one. And we'll get into our next one. Alright. This one, first one, I feel like it looks good enough. This looks kind of competitive too. One of the air defenses went down, so we do want to keep that in mind as we are going to attack. I don't know if it has more health, so that's something we'll have to keep an eye out for. Let's just try not to think and go from here. Boom, 1, 2. Let's see, does it? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it does. It has way more health. Okay, so I guess we'll do this. Take out that one. Ice Golem, Barbarian King. Do this. I will put the blimp with them this time. Alright. Warden ability as they get into that poison. There we go. I'm just gonna rage them there on the town hall and hope that I can spot my super yetis. It's not looking likely. Okay, we just got it in time. Barely. Barely. Can I please take out that multi-archer tower? There we go. And that cannon. Yeah. No good. No good. Do not use this strategy if you're trying to 3-star. If you're trying to have fun, it is fun to see. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah. So, gonna be a lot harder finding videos to make, honestly, in this state of the game. I feel like, you know, I could make a bunch of videos on good strategies. It's going to be like 1 or 2 strategies, make a bunch of videos on those, try to push as high as I can and get into legends and higher legends. Or the same that I've been doing basically my entire YouTube career, try to find a big plethora of attack strategies. But at this level, they're not going to be that great anymore because I feel like there's only a few things that are actually going to be competitive. Really sucks about the whole update and me not being that good because I have a job. I feel like I can't spend any more time than I already do on this game, and I know a lot of people share that same sentiment. Somebody literally just left a comment in my last video saying they're in like one of the top 50 clans and everybody in there is struggling to 3-star or even get above 75%. If we go look at our ranked battle defense log, there's a guy that got 100%. What did he use? Dragons? But everybody else is 2-star, 1-star. There's 3. It's very rare to get 3-starred anymore. And it's very rare to 3-star. I feel like I got a couple here and there. and it's just tough. So I'm curious to see how other YouTubers are going to handle it, and how I will handle it, and how you guys will handle it, and we'll see, and we'll go from there in the future. So anyway, 2,500 subscribers. We are very close to that benchmark. At that point, we're going to do a gold pass giveaway. If you want to be interested in that, make sure you are subscribed. Once we hit 2,500 subscribers, that's going to start, and then more rules will come along. All right, sounds good. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.